So I do want to hit Bitcoin too, guys. And Brent, I'll give you the first crack at that. We can take a look at it now. It got real close to 100K, and that was late on Friday. Now, Bitcoin futures may have actually been there, but we're up 38% since the election. I know, Weiss, you have a move here, but Bryn, you've been in this for a while. What are your thoughts now?
Well, I mean, I think we all know that, Gary Gensler is going to step down. We have across the board in the House, Senate, and with President-elect Trump, a much more friendlier environment. And then you look at this, so much money is going to be transferred from the baby boomers to the Gen Z, and they're not wanting to buy, per se, Berkshire Hathaway. They're wanting to play in crypto and do levered single stock ETFs. And so I just think longer term, you're going to have more investors continue to come into the space, not only with this wealth transfer, but as you get more institutional adoption. I still think that, IBIT and the other ETFs that came out and all of the marketing that the BlackRocks per se are doing around the institutionalization of Bitcoin just has this halo effect across all cryptocurrencies. So I think volatility will remain high. It's always there. There will be something to pull this asset class again. But I think it's just there. This asset class doesn't seem like it's going to be destroyed. It's just going to slowly, looks like it's stronger.
Yeah, I mean, the asset managers, Josh, don't even need to market these products. The most powerful marketing of all this is coming straight out of either Palm Beach or ultimately in D.C.
Yeah, I did a piece over the summer at my site, and we talked about it on the air, about the final capitulation of the enemies of crypto and how effectively the wealth management industry was next. We haven't even seen that yet. So when you see those flows into IBIT and the other large ETFs, that's like not even close to being 0.01% of all of the money in the RIA/wealth management space. The RIA space is $7 trillion, and these people are mostly petrified to even have conversations about digital assets with clients, let alone make an actual solicitation or recommendation. So all of that is still to come. The only monkey wrench is if you get like one of the typical 20 or 30% sell-offs in Bitcoin for some reason. Like, that's the only thing that could put that off. But I still believe, as I've believed for a while, that it will come. I'm in Bitcoin since 2017, under $3,000 a share. I remember how taboo it was just to talk about it on CNBC. Now, you watch a full day's worth of CNBC, I don't think you can get through an hour without somebody bringing it up. So it's been a complete sea change. The resignation last week was kind of like the cherry on top. And now I think the adoption phase in traditional finance is what's going to be the next leg.
You know, maybe Bryn knows the answer to this. I had a conversation last week with someone who's very active in Bitcoin and Ethereum, and they pointed out to me, which I didn't realize, Ethereum is still 25% off its all-time high. So you're thinking that Ethereum's going up with Bitcoin concurrent. It's not. And they said to me, probably what you see is if Bitcoin runs into the wall here at 100,000, it's going to benefit Ethereum tremendously, and watch that spread to where a lot of capital from asset managers actually goes into Ethereum.
Weiss, you bought more Bitcoin, right?
I did. And so here's how I
undeterred by how much it's gone up? I mean,
I actually bought more this morning. It's not unusual to hit resistance and to stay below that major resistance level. And psychologically, 100,000 is a major resistance level. But here's how I look at it. I'm still not a believer in use cases. But there's a guy that I debate Bitcoin with all the time, this guy, Alan Handler, great Midwestern roots, and he's been in it for a long, long time. And you know what it's like? His excitement has only increased. So it's like the tooth fairy. You have a young kid, and the kid loses a tooth, puts it under the pillowcase, very excited, and then the next day...
How much you dropping under the pillow, Weiss?
And then...
You give it like, you put a
for you, and then the next day, when they take that $5 or dollar or 20, whatever it is, they get even more excited. That's how Bitcoin's trading. So the palpable excitement and the fact that Josh's Gary's right. There's so much more to come. So the use case is what I'm doing with it, which is trading it. So I think it keeps going, actually, because so many forces pulling. Undoubtedly, a lot of the buying's been an expectation of what's going to happen.
Sure.
But
Sure.
you're going to see a lot more come out of it.
It's hitting lows as you're speaking.
All right.